Hi, I'm Marilyn Kirschner, the editor-in-chief of The Look Online, and I'd like to welcome you to the Fashion Industry Report. Unless you are the wife of a hedge fund manager or Countess Marie Douglas David, who is seeking $100 million in a divorce settlement and admits to spending $25,000 a week on clothes, you were probably not viewing the fall collections and making lists of all the clothes and accessories that you'll be buying this coming fall. The good news is that the runway shows consistently prove to be fertile ground for inspiration, even if you don't buy the exact pieces shown. And they can serve as a jumping off point from which you can translate the trends in your own way. All you have to do is observe, go on style.com or couture.com, take note, and then apply to your own wardrobe. While true, sometimes it's a specific item of clothing or an accessory that makes an impact each season. It might be a fabric, a print, a color or color combination, a change in silhouette, proportion, or length that makes a difference. And it can also be an undercurrent theme, an overall mood, a philosophy, or a message from the runway that can inspire you to revamp what you already have. By simply looking at things with a different eye, being creative and thinking out of the box, you can go from faux pas to fabulous, and you can even make bad mistakes turn into great moments. For example, now talk about getting inspiration creatively from unsuspecting places. When artist Ruben Toledo accidentally smeared his wife Isabel's dress with paint, it became the inspiration for an Art Attack print, which was really the highlight of her spring 2008 collection for Anne Klein. Now, and what about Miuccia Prada's use of excessively frizzed out hair on her recent runway? Well, for many of us with that problem, her endorsement of going au natural and not worrying about a trip to the hairdresser and blow drying at home is not only a money saver, but a time saver, and a winner in my opinion. Alexander McQueen's theatrical runway show recycled Dior's new look, Chanel's tweeds, some of Saint Laurent's ideas, and not to mention some of his own, and he poked fun at the ridiculousness of fast fashion, making a statement about fashion's endless recycled cycles. But in the process, he also proved that good design never gets old. So if McQueen can reach back into his and others' archives, why can't you reach back into yours? In addition to finding anything in black leather, which couldn't be hotter at the moment, you might also uncover your broad-shouldered jackets from the 80s. And as you know, the sharply tailored, strong-shouldered jacket is the jacket of the season. This was also a major coat season, and the camel coat can theoretically be called the coat of the season, especially when it's a bit slouchy and oversized and done with a sort of traditional haberdashery feeling, as it was at Donna Karan, Derek Lam, and Dries Van Noten. And hey, didn't we all own a camel coat at one time or another? Once again, if you dip into your closets, or maybe even your husband's, boyfriend's, or daddy's, you can maybe find a really great camel hair coat. But speaking of Dries Van Noten, check out the way he artfully mixed colors using camel as the perfect foil for shrimp, orange, lilac, and ochre. There is undeniably nothing that looks better with any color than camel. It's the greatest neutral. And by simply moving pieces around, adding a scarf or a boot or a hat, you can sort of really play with color in a beautiful, artistic way. Now, don't underestimate the power of color. Black still reigns supreme and always will. But if you want to, freshen up basic black, let's say, think pink. Pink was all over the runways in combination with black, and it still looks amazing, and it's extremely easy to do. Again, if you want to do it inexpensively and without buying anything new, all you have to do is go to the Notion store and buy yards of pink ribbon in some colors, different colors, and use instead of your black belt to tie on a coat or on your little black dress. Or you could add pink tights, pink gloves, pink nail polish, pink lipstick. Even a pink shopping bag. Listen, don't laugh, but I've actually used those hot pink shopping bags that were given at a Betsy Johnson's show a few years ago with Betsy Johnson emblazoned in black. It looks great with all my all black things. And hey, listen, if Karl Lagerfeld can turn a Chanel paper shopping bag into an expensive leather handbag, why can't you do the reverse? Then, of course, there's black and red, a timeless combo which is very dramatic and effective. I loved the way Yohji Yamamoto, for example, punctuated his almost all-black collection with just a touch of red through the use of red boots and red shoes. Well, okay, so nobody conceptualizes Ben's convention and makes us question fashion and style quite like Rei Kawakubo for Comme des Garçons. Her thought-provoking shows may not be commercial, but they can be very inspirational. And in a season of layering, almost nobody did it better than Rei. And she also makes you kind of think about your things differently. Now, for example, you might not want to take her runway too literally, but you can follow her lead and sort of use her point to ingeniously layer yourself, or as a catalyst to help you rethink what you already have. For example, why can't you turn a dress backward and use it as a tunic over a pant? Or why can't you put an army fatigue parka over an evening gown, or turn an oversized plaid blanket or shawl into a sarong skirt and layer it over your leggings? Well, then there was Isaac Mizrahi, whose colorful fall collection called Smile made us all smile. And he showed us a thing or two about the joyfulness of throwing yourself together in a very sort of predictable way. One of the best things that he did was to give us a humorous idea of what to do with our now empty pocketbook. Just turn it over upside down and put it on your head and wear as a hat. And on that note, I'll see you next time.